It was 8:47 in the morning when this executive rushed into her office building lobby, heels clicking, coffee in one hand, phone in the other. She had a board meeting in 13 minutes and no patience for anything. The elevator doors were just about to close when a hand reached in and held them open. A janitor stepped in slowly, mop bucket rolling in beside him. His uniform was faded, his shoes worn at the edges. She exhaled loudly and looked at her watch. The janitor pressed his floor and smiled politely. "Good morning." She didn't look up from her phone. The elevator moved one floor and stopped. The janitor began rolling his bucket out slowly. She lost it. "You know, you really should have just let the doors close. Some of us have actual work to do." The janitor paused without turning around, then quietly rolled out. The doors closed behind him. She didn't think about it again. The next morning, she walked into the boardroom for a company-wide announcement. The CEO stood at the head of the table looking unusually formal. "I'd like to introduce someone who will be joining our leadership structure immediately. He has just acquired a 40% stake in this company, making him our largest shareholder and co-owner effective today." The door opened. She looked up and felt her stomach drop. It was the janitor, except today he wore a tailored charcoal suit, a crisp watch on his wrist, and the same calm expression he had in the elevator. He looked around the room slowly, and his eyes landed on her. He said nothing, just nodded once. The CEO continued, "Mr. David will be sitting in on all executive evaluations beginning next week." She stared down at the table, the words from yesterday morning burning in her ears. "Some of us have actual work to do." She had said that to the man who now owned nearly half the company she worked for. The meeting ended, everyone filed out. She sat frozen until the room was empty. The janitor, Mr. David, paused at the door and turned to her. "Have a good morning," he said quietly, and walked away. What do you think happens to her job next week when Mr. David sits in on executive evaluations? Comment your prediction.